If your autistic child still melts down at bedtime, even with a routine, the real issue often started hours earlier. What happened the night before, during their morning routine, what they eat, how active they are, the types of activities, how many transitions there were, and if the transitions were successful, all happened during the day and may add up to having an impact at bedtime. In this video, I'll show you how to spot the hidden clues that may be sabotaging your child's sleep and what to do instead. Step 1. Track to reveal patterns. Sleep isn't just about bedtime, it's a 24-hour process. That's why tracking matters. I suggest a two-part system, a quick daily rating to narrow down where to begin to make changes, and also gathering background information so you have an idea what is contributing to the wanted or unwanted behaviors. First, the rating. To keep it simple, I suggest 3 things to rate and rate all 3 things on a 3-point scale. That is, has the day been above average, average, below average? Or decide if it was an easier day, a normal day, or a harder day. Unless your child swings between extremes only, that is, has only horrible days and great days, there should be quite a few average or normal days. That it will be the above average and below average, or the easier and harder days that will give you clues what to repeat or modify. The extremes give you an idea where to put your focus. The 3 things to rate are: 1. How did they handle their day overall? If they had a meltdown, but it was delayed, not as intense, or shorter than expected, that's a positive rating. How their bedtime routine went when compared to your average experience, not the ideal and not what you hoped it would be, but how it usually goes. 3. How it went from lights out to the next morning. That one, of course, will be recorded the next day. Over time, you'll have enough of the good and not so good days that you can then look for reasons behind the changes in behavior. And that's where the information gathered comes into play. After you've been doing this a while, you can check back and see if there's anything in common in the information you gathered for those extreme days. What information am I talking about? Things like their morning mood upon waking. Anything unusual there? And what were your reactions to their day? Did anything different happen in the morning? Meals and snacks. That is, what was eaten and when? Energy levels. Energy levels throughout the day. Screen time and what was watched. Activity levels. Emotional upsets or wins. After several days, patterns appear. You may notice more meltdowns on heavy screen days, better nights when bedtime starts earlier, improved sleep after days that had outdoor play. Days with lots of transitions led to meltdowns at night. What you can do: starting tonight, track information either on your phone or paper. There is an example in the description. Tracking should not take much time. If it does, change it to suit your needs. If it isn't easy and quick, it won't get done. Better imperfectly done than perfectly not done. Whatever you can gather and rate will be useful. Step 2, zoom in on transitions. It's not just the activities, it's also how your child moves between the activities and how often there is a transition. Transitions can feel like stress points, sometimes more than the actual activities. Some things to consider. Does your child feel rushed? Do they resist certain activities more than others? Do transitions during the day look the same as the evening routine? What works in the day may or may not work at night. Countdown timers, Picture cards or first then language can smooth the steps. Sensory tools like a weighted vest, deep pressure hugs, or slow wall push ups may help regulate between activities. If you need some quick ideas, check out my free resource, the T Zone System for Relaxation and Sleep, in the description below. What you can do today, be aware of your child's reaction to transitions as well as activities. Are there some transitions that are smoother than others? If yes, why do you suppose that is? Is it the activity or something to do with the transition? Perhaps the activities are okay, but the transitions are lacking. How can you make the transitions more successful? Step 3, customize the sensory and emotional fit. A routine is never one size fits all. It needs to match your child physically and emotionally. Think of a routine as a bedtime menu that can include calming tools for your child. For example, body based movement like bear walks and crab crawls, planks, or wall push ups before winding down. A pre bedtime routine, a weighted blanket while watching TV, so the sensory system is better regulated prior to the routine. Lavender or another familiar scent associated with calming down, used just before bed or during the routine. Calming music with a slow rhythm. The bathroom has excessive sensory inputs, such as bright lights, shiny surfaces, echoey water sounds, a variety of smells, temporary textures like a wet face cloth, a dry towel, and the movement of fabric when putting pajamas on can all be overwhelming. If you plan on making some changes to your bedtime routine, test one idea at a time. That way, you know what truly helps without overwhelming your child or yourself. What you can do, pick one change, one calming support tonight. Add it gently, give it time, and watch how it impacts the routine. Everything impacts sleep, and sleep impacts everything. That's good news. It means even small changes in the day can make a big difference at night. Because you're looking at the day as a whole, options open up. For example, did you know toothbrushing doesn't need to be done during the hygiene part of your child's bedtime routine? If toothbrushing is a dysregulating pre bed nightmare for you and your child, then you must watch the next video.